Hello, hello, hello. I am Matt, and this is my 5th stock speedrun for the weekend of December 18th, 2021. If you are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, you can check this video's description for an explanation and also a disclaimer as to its content. Let's get this rolling. If it'll load sometime today, that would be nice. If it will load XOMA for me. What in the hell is XOMA? And does it stand for something? That's an interesting question to ask. I don't know. What the hell is with these numbers? Even the quarterly doesn't make sense. What the hell kind of business is this? Biotechnology royalty aggregator? The fuck is that? Engages in helping biotech companies for improving human health. Company acquires the future... Okay, hold on, wait a minute. I gotta parse this. Company acquires the potential future economics associated with pre-commercial therapeutic candidates that have been licensed to pharmaceutical or biotechnology companies. Company acquires the potential future economics associated with pre-commercial therapeutic candidates that have been licensed to is that kind of like buying the rights to it? It acquires the future economics. The seller receives non-dilutive, non-recourse funding that they can use to advance internal drug candidates or for general corporate purposes. So is it almost like they invest? This is what it sounds like. It sounds like they invest in therapeutics companies, and once those therapeutics companies bear fruit, then because it's their investment, they get payback from that. That's what it sounds like. I don't think I've ever heard of another company with a business model like this. Company has a portfolio with approximately 70 assets. Now, by 70 assets, do they mean 70 companies? 70 therapeutics companies? Or do they mean 70 therapeutic drugs that could potentially be being developed by less than 70 companies? This is very strange. And you know what? Such an unusual business model I could definitely see that being the reason as to why these earnings numbers look so strange. Because for some of these investments you can get paid back, and some of them you're not. I mean, I assume. Still, very very strange. I want to learn more about this. And I don't think these articles. I'll come back to these articles. I want to see what people in conversations have to say. That's where the real insight lies. 4 years ago, 3 years ago. When was the last time someone commented on this? I mean, someone aside from Yahoo. Big loss. Last time they tried combine, shrink, share. Is this English? What the hell are you trying to say? What? Wholly owned subsidiary of XOMA Corporation continues to maintain its July 1st, 2008. 2008? Amended and restated research development and commercialization agreement with corporation partner Novartis for okay, so Novartis is apparently one of their partners, and is Calamab, bit of a strange name, is one of the is one of the drugs they have investments in. That's what it sounds like. But is it not going as planned? Novartis shared the company that based on preliminary interim analysis, results of Novartis phase 2B kidney transplant study with this thing, intended to discontinue the study. According to Novartis, study would be discontinued due to blah 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 treatment being less efficacious than blah 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 base treatment in prevention of organs. So is that part of the agreement this XOMA company agrees to? Is that the people doing the research, the people developing the drugs, can just drop it at any time because they don't think it's going anywhere? That sounds like a bad agreement for XOMA. Like, what's stopping more doing this? This also shows that, and you know, I know it's just one example here, but this also shows an example of the fact that, you know, the candidates that they invest in apparently can go south. I know it's just one example, but still. This company needs a big win. This is bad news, dang it. Yes, dang it. I agree, Mr. Bob. I give up on this garbage. Orphan drug designation for pancreatic cancer treatment. This could double today. Why? Thank you for not sharing a source, Scott. Yeesh. What does this chart look like? Down, down, dying this entire year. Going out even 5 years, this chart is nothing to be excited about. Definitely had some reverse splits along the way. That's the only possible way that it could be trading the equivalent of thousands of dollars in the past. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. From this very odd, arguably volatile, unsustainable business model. I think reckless. Reckless is another word that you could describe this as, I think. A bit of a reckless business model. 10 pharma stocks to buy according to Mark Lampert's Biotechnology Value Fund. Let's see what Mark Lampert thinks. I've heard that name before. I don't know who he is or what he does. There's XOMA. Been enjoying a robust share price run of XOMA over the years. Since 2017, stock price of XOMA Corporation jumped more than 220%. No, it hasn't. Despite an aggressive growth strategy, very aggressive. Appears in a strong cash position with a debt-free balance sheet along with a lean expense structure. Really? Huh. Okay, that's maybe something to feel good about, but I don't know. And like, if I go look at this 5-year chart, if I click on the 5, is it not gonna? Why isn't it? Why can't I? What's going on here? Did this page freeze? No. All right. How does? Because I want to make sure I got this right. How does XOMA make money? XOMA monetizes and aggregates royalty payment rights associated with pre-commercial drug candidates. I mean, yeah, that's basically what I assumed it was. I think. So yeah, frickin' Mark, what's his name, is touting so-and-so returns since 2017, but I'm seeing, I mean, there's some spikes, sure. Lower volume over time, interesting. I'm not enthused. There's a unique role in helping biotech companies achieve their goal of improving human health. No, yes, it's... I'm not bashing them for helping startups achieve what they're trying to do. I mean, that's literally how capital is supposed to be used in a capitalist system, but to do it in such a seemingly reckless fashion to reflect extremely volatile earnings and revenues like this, Something tells me they need to be more scrutinizing as to where they put their money and how they put their money. Acquiring the economic future potential milestone. It's like, yeah, they expect to get paid back on their investments. That's basically it. They're This is very oh jeez. I kind of want to give this a sell. My only justification for giving it a hold would be the possibility that they could hit big on something in the future, which yeah, sure is there, but do I see that happening? I don't think the chance of that is enough to warrant a recommendation that anybody keep their money here. Even people who have it already. Again, buy it if you don't own it, and hold on to it if you do own it. Hold is if you don't own it, don't buy it. But if you do own it, hold on to it. If you're in the situation where you own this, I don't think I can even justify saying that you should keep holding it. Because even if you already have it, I think that money is used better elsewhere. Again, unless let's say you're down a lot, and if you're like me, you're too stubborn to sell anything for a loss, and you're more than happy to either ride it all the way down to the ground or wait forever for it to go back up. It's a little bit of a weakness of mine, I know. But sell, obviously, is if you don't own it, don't buy it, but if you do have it, then sell it. And again, unless you're down massively and you don't want to take that loss, I think that's the button I gotta click, because I don't think I can justify this being a good place for anybody to put their money right now. There are much better places for people's money. This all goes without saying. It assumes that they keep doing what they're doing. If they get a little bit smarter about where they throw their cash around, which apparently they do have a lot of cash to throw around. That's one positive. But if they become a little smarter about where they throw that cash around, maybe I could see a hold. Still not a buy, because it's still a very volatile. But you're basically, when you invest in this company, you're basically, so, you know, a lot of people say that investing is gambling. I don't really agree. Well, investing is not gambling in the sense that you have the same odds as you do if you go up to a roulette table, for example, right? However, let's say you go up to that roulette table and there are resources and guidance available to you to let you learn that, oh, instead of all these spaces on the roulette wheel being equal, maybe that space has twice the chance, or that space has 4 times the chance, or these 4 spaces over here have 0 chance. Sure, it's gambling, but with enough research, you can tilt the odds in your favor, I think. So back to my gambling example, what I'm getting at is, in that sense, sure, investing is kind of gambling. But what you're doing here is that if you own this, if you buy this, you are investing in a company. You are gambling on a company who themselves are effectively gambling. It's madness. It's gamblingception. I don't know. If I let this go on, I feel like I'm just gonna devolve into just nonsensical rants for the next 20 minutes. And you know what? Nobody got time for that. So tell you what, I'll see you in the next one.